Good morning. I didn't want to say anything when I was upstairs, but it's about 6:30. Mama didn't want to come down, but I'll get the dogs to go out and I'll feed the kittens and Kiz. I don't know why Aiden's giving Kiz a lot of leftover food, so I'm just gonna throw it out. Hang on. Okay, I'm not sure where Lucy is this morning. Usually she's down with Phoebe to eat breakfast, but I give them each a can. I've continued to put water out for them ever since you did, and I'll clean that. Mama came down. She watches me. She helps me with morning chores. I've been giving Kiz two, because if he doesn't eat both of them like Lucy will, so I'm going to take this back upstairs for Kiz. Mama will probably follow me because that's what she does. And then I'll have to get her to come outside with me. There you go, Kiz. Not sure where Lucy is. She's usually out. Alright, hang on. Well, this is strange, but I still can't find Lucy. She's usually out here with Phoebe to eat breakfast, so I'll come and just check on Hank in the morning. He's all flat and sleeping in there. And then I'll take care of Harry real quick. He's usually not very awake at this time, but it's easier to do this with two hands, but I'm trying to film it. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. Of course, I'm gonna have to set this down. But if you don't want to reach in the cage, there's another bowl that you could make a water ball, and he could just have one small water ball and one small food bowl. Alright, so I'm going to change his water, and I've been looking for Lucy this whole time too, because it's kind of weird that she's not out. I don't know where she is. Be right back. Well, I started going around the house calling for Lucy, and she popped up. She kind of does a ring sound like Kiz does. It's really cute, but ever since her spay, she's been eating a lot more. I think you can see her sides have filled out here. She doesn't look so skinny. Yeah, I just worry when she doesn't come out now, because it's so normal for her to be out with Phoebe for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I probably feed them at this point 3 to 4 times a day. The kittens they really eat a lot. This one's still following me. I changed Harry's water and put it back, and you can see he's got a foot up. He's still in sleep mode. But these open up so you don't have to put your hand in. And he, as you know, birds waste a lot, so I think he's done with this. And I'm just gonna throw it out, and it feels awful because it's so much food, but he just stops eating it after a while. So I try not to overfeed him because he does waste so much. And we've got a ton of food. There's food for him up on the piano. There's food for him in these drawers. I'm just gonna pick something and fill this bowl, so I'll be right back. All right, I filled his bowl a little bit too high, and I'm gonna give him a handful of peanuts. He really just eats seeds and nuts primarily. He doesn't try and come out when you leave this one open, but he tries to come out if you leave the big door open. Usually not this early in the morning does he try and come out, but... And here's an almond on the floor, so I'm gonna put it back in the cage. Oh, he's hungry. Hi. And I'll usually cover him back up a little bit because he's gonna go eat. But he stays pretty calm during the day. And like I said, he's got this second treat bowl that we can move over there. And then that way, if you're more comfortable, you never have to reach in his cage to give him water. Now, of course, the kittens have eaten breakfast. So now they're using the litter box. And Renegade is barking at the door. So, honey, come on. Mama, come on. I'm gonna get the mama to come with me so that she goes out and let Ren and Divvy will probably go inside. Right? Come on, Divvy. Inside. Divvy, go inside. Divvy, go inside. Divvy, go inside. Divvy, inside. Hey, inside. Good girl. All right, so Ren and Divvy are in. Sometimes Mama runs out in the mornings, and other times she wants me to come out with her. Last night there were some booms outside, so you know, she slept in the closet most of the night, and I gotta get her to come out. Good morning, chickies. Hi, chicks. I was a little bit worried about the chickens yesterday since it was 100 degrees. I had them out as much of the day as I could so that they could find the cool spots, but I really only worry when it's like 90 to 100 degrees. Below that, they're mostly okay. Oh, and Kiz has really primarily been in Aiden's room lately. I even think he's really using the litter box upstairs a lot more. But he has been eating almost all of his meals in Aiden's room. He'll come down looking for those Greenies treats. And that's about it. So this has been my morning routine. I get up with the dogs. Unfortunately, Renegade's been getting up around 5:30 some mornings, which is awful. I think he just can't hold it since he's 14 now. But if he gets me up at 5:30, I'll just take them out, feed the cats, and go back to bed, because Harry's still asleep. Since it was about an hour later today, I decided to grab my phone, yawn at you, grab my phone and just film my quick morning. And I don't even like go check on the chickens in the morning because they're usually fine. Like, I can see them from here that they're fine. I know they've got water because I checked it last night. I pulled the eggs out last night. I was more worried about them last night because they were all panting. But I think they're all good. But yeah, if they get me up super early, I get up, I let the dogs out, I feed the cats, I go back to bed. If it's less early and I'm feeling it, then I'll get up, let the dogs out, feed the cats, give Harry fresh water. And sometimes I'll check Harry's water at night too and make sure it's clean. And I use the fridge water since it's more filtered for Harry and for the little cat bowl, and also for the water reservoir for that water fountain that the dogs and cats use. I get all that out of the fridge since there's an extra filter. So now I'm going to go clean the cat boxes, make myself coffee, and probably go back to bed. I will make more videos later.